Welcome back to our channel, Rarek Collection, where we dive deep into the intriguing world of rare coins and their hidden treasures. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a seemingly ordinary coin that's anything but mundane, the United States 1-cent coin from 1989. You might have one tucked away in your pocket or in a jar, but stick around as we uncover why this little copper piece could be worth a staggering amount. Let's take a trip back in time to 1989. This was a pivotal year in U.S. history, marked by significant events like the end of the Cold War and the rise of technology with the introduction of the first digital mobile phones. Amidst all this, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the familiar penny, a coin that has been part of American culture since its inception in 1793. The 1989 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a simple yet elegant design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While many of these coins were produced for everyday transactions, some unique characteristics make certain examples from 1989 stand out to collectors. First, let's talk about the design. The obverse features a classic portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. It's a testament to the enduring legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, representing the values of unity and democracy. The 1989 penny's design captures a moment in time, connecting us to the rich history of the United States. Now, here's where it gets interesting. While most 1989 pennies may not be worth much, certain variants and minting errors have turned heads in the coin collecting community. For instance, some pennies from this year were mistakenly struck on incorrect planchets or featured double die errors. These unique characteristics can significantly enhance their value. One notable error is the 1989 penny with a double die obverse. This happens when the coin is struck more than once, leading to a noticeable overlap in the design elements. If you have one of these error coins in good condition, you might just hold a key to unlocking a significant payday. So, why is there such a buzz around the 1989 penny? It all comes down to rarity and demand. While millions of 1-cent coins were minted that year, only a fraction of them have survived in exceptional condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that exhibit unique features or that have been well preserved over the years. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, items like the 1989 penny with unique features are increasingly sought after. Coins that are graded highly by professional grading services can fetch impressive prices at auctions and sales, making them valuable assets for collectors and investors alike. If you think you might have a valuable 1989 penny, here's how you can determine its worth. First, check its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and even small details like scratches, discoloration, or wear can impact the value. Next, look for any of those unique features we discussed earlier, such as minting errors. You can also consult online resources or get your coin appraised by a professional to get an accurate valuation. Remember, the more you know about your coin, the better you can understand its worth. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a 1989 1-cent coin in exceptional condition, or even better, one of those rare error coins, you could be sitting on a treasure worth $49,000. Who would have thought that a simple penny could hold such incredible value? So, next time you sift through your spare change, keep an eye out for that 1989 1-cent coin. You might just discover a hidden gem. Today, we're focusing on a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but holds extraordinary potential, the United States 1-cent coin from 2006. You might have a few lying around, but wait until you hear just how valuable this little piece of currency can be. Stick around, because we're about to uncover its surprising worth. Let's set the stage for 2006. This year marked a significant moment in American history, with developments ranging from technological advancements to significant cultural events. It was a time of change, and the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that would reflect the spirit of the times. The 2006 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1793. The Lincoln Cent has undergone various design changes over the years, but in 2006, it continued to feature the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. On the reverse, we see the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and democracy that resonates with so many Americans. But what makes the 2006 penny particularly interesting? Let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse showcases Lincoln's profile, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, a design that has become synonymous with American currency. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, beautifully detailed and standing as a tribute to one of our nation's greatest leaders. However, what really sets the 2006 penny apart are the unique minting varieties that emerged that year. In particular, 2006 saw the release of both the Philadelphia and Denver mint versions of the penny, each with subtle differences that can have a significant impact on their value. Now, here's where it gets exciting. While most 2006 pennies might not fetch much, certain variants and minting errors are highly coveted by collectors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 2006 D penny with a double die obverse. This error occurs when a coin is struck more than once, resulting in a noticeable overlap in the design. Collectors are on the lookout for these unique features, as they can dramatically increase a coin's value. Additionally, there are coins with minor variations, such as those with different die markings. These subtle differences can make a world of difference when it comes to their worth in the collector's market. So, why is there so much excitement surrounding the 2006 penny? It all comes down to rarity and collector demand. Although millions of these coins were minted, only a select few are in pristine condition or feature those elusive errors. As the coin collecting market continues to grow, unique pieces like the 2006 penny are increasingly in demand. Coins that are well preserved and exhibit rare characteristics can fetch impressive prices at auctions and coin shows, making them valuable assets for both collectors and investors. The thrill of the hunt for these rarities adds an exciting element to coin collecting. If you think you might have a valuable 2006 penny, here are some tips to determine its worth. First, examine its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and even the slightest wear can affect value. Next, look for any unique features or minting errors. If you spot something unusual that could significantly enhance its worth, you can consult online price guides, or even better, seek out a professional appraisal to get an accurate valuation. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to collecting. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you own a 2006 1-cent coin in excellent condition, or even better, one with that rare double die error, you could be looking at a value of $31,000. Can you believe that a single penny could be worth such an incredible amount? So, the next time you go through your change, keep an eye out for the 2006 penny. It might just be your ticket to a surprising windfall. Today, we're focusing on a special piece of currency that many overlook, the United States 1-cent coin from 1994. You might just have one of these pennies sitting in your pocket or jar, but wait until you discover the surprising value it could hold. Stick around as we unveil its fascinating history and worth. Let's take a moment to travel back to 1994, a year filled with significant events and cultural milestones. It was a time of change in the U.S., with the launch of popular TV shows like Friends and the growth of the Internet. Meanwhile, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that reflected the spirit of the times. The 1994 penny is part of the beloved Lincoln Cent series, which has been a mainstay of American currency since its inception in 1793. The 1994 penny features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and on the reverse, we see the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it carries the legacy of one of America's greatest leaders. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse showcases Lincoln's distinguished profile, designed by Victor David Brenner. This timeless portrait embodies strength, leadership, and resilience. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, a symbol of unity and democracy that resonates deeply with the American spirit. But here's where it gets intriguing. While many 1994 pennies may appear ordinary, certain variants and minting errors can significantly enhance their value. Let's dive into the exciting part. Although most 1994 pennies may not fetch a high price, some rare variants and minting errors can be incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1994 D penny minted in Denver. Collectors often search for coins with unique features or errors that set them apart from the rest. One of the key errors to look for is the double die obverse. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, resulting in an overlap in the design elements. These rare errors can make a 1994 penny particularly desirable among collectors and can dramatically increase its value. So, why the excitement surrounding the 1994 penny? It all comes down to rarity and collector demand. While millions of these coins were produced, only a small number have survived in exceptional condition or feature unique characteristics. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, the 1994 penny has become a hot commodity. Well-preserved coins, especially those with notable minting errors, can fetch impressive prices at auctions and among collectors. The thrill of discovering a valuable coin adds an extra layer of excitement to the hobby, making every search worthwhile. If you think you might have a valuable 1994 penny, here's how to determine its worth. Start by examining its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and even the smallest detail can affect its value. Look for any unique features or minting errors that could enhance its desirability. You can consult online price guides, or even better, seek a professional appraisal to get an accurate valuation. Remember, the more you know about your coin, the better prepared you are to understand its worth. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1994 1-cent coin in exceptional condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of $41,000. Can you believe that a simple penny could hold such tremendous value? So, the next time you sift through your spare change, keep an eye out for that 1994 penny. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting for you. Today, we're exploring an often overlooked gem, the United States 1-cent coin from 1990. You might have a few of these pennies tucked away, but prepare to be amazed at just how valuable they can be. Stick around, because we're about to uncover its intriguing history and impressive worth. Let's take a trip back to 1990. This was a vibrant year in American history, marked by events like the launch of the Hubble Space Telescope and the growing popularity of grunge music. In the midst of these changes, the U.S. Mint was producing coins that would capture the spirit of the time. The 1990 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, a staple of American currency since 1793. The 1990 penny features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing leadership and resilience. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proud, representing the values of unity and democracy. But what makes the 1990 penny stand out in the world of collectors? Let's take a closer look at the design. The obverse showcases Lincoln's profile, crafted by Victor David Brenner, a design that has become synonymous with American currency. This classic image is more than just a representation of a man, it embodies the spirit of a nation. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is beautifully depicted, with intricate details that highlight its architectural grandeur. But here's the twist: while many 1990 pennies may look ordinary, there are some unique features and rare variants that can significantly boost their value. Now, let's dive into the exciting part. Although most 1990 pennies might not be worth much, certain rare variants and minting errors can be incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after varieties from this year is the 1990 D penny, minted in Denver. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with distinctive characteristics or errors that make them stand out. A key error to watch for is the double die obverse. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, resulting in an overlap of the design elements, making it particularly desirable among collectors. If you happen to find a 1990 penny with this error, it could be worth far more than you imagine. So, why is there so much excitement surrounding the 1990 penny? It boils down to rarity and collector demand. Although millions of these coins were produced, only a fraction have survived in exceptional condition or with unique features. As the market for rare coins continues to flourish, the 1990 penny has gained attention among serious collectors. Coins that are well preserved and feature rare minting errors can command impressive prices at auctions and among collectors. The thrill of discovering a valuable coin adds a whole new dimension to this hobby, making every search worthwhile. If you think you might have a valuable 1990 penny, here's how to determine its worth. First, examine its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and even minor details can affect their value. Look for any unique features or minting errors that could enhance its desirability. You can consult online price guides, or even better, get your coin appraised by a professional to get an accurate valuation. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to coin collecting. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1991-cent coin in excellent condition, or even better, one with that rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of $38,000. Isn't it incredible that a simple penny could hold such astounding value? So, the next time you sift through your spare change, keep an eye out for that 1990 penny. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, the United States 1-cent coin from 1988. But hold on to your seats, because this penny could be worth far more than you think. Stick around as we uncover its fascinating history and astonishing value. Let's take a trip back to 1988. This was a vibrant year in American history, marked by events like the election of George H.W. Bush and the rise of pop culture phenomena like the hit TV show, The Cosby Show. While these historical moments unfolded, the U.S. Mint was diligently producing coins that captured the spirit of the era. The 1988 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, a beloved staple of American currency since 1793. The 1988 penny features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing leadership and resilience. On the reverse, we see the familiar image of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to unity and democracy that resonates with the American spirit. But what makes the 1988 penny particularly special in the world of collectors? Let's delve deeper into the design. The obverse showcases Lincoln's dignified profile, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, a design that has become an enduring symbol of American currency. This classic image is not just a representation of a man, it embodies the very essence of the nation. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted with intricate details, emphasizing its architectural beauty and significance. While many 1988 pennies might appear commonplace, there are unique features and rare variants that can significantly boost their value. Now, here's where the excitement really kicks in. While most 1988 pennies may not be worth much, certain rare variants and minting errors can be incredibly valuable. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1988 D penny, minted in Denver. Collectors often search for coins with distinctive characteristics or minting errors that set them apart from the rest. A particularly valuable error to watch for is the double die obverse. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once, leading to an overlap in the design elements. These rare errors can make certain 1988 pennies highly desirable among collectors and can dramatically increase their market value. So, why is there such excitement surrounding the 1988 penny? It all boils down to rarity and collector demand. Although millions of these coins were minted, only a select few have survived in exceptional condition or feature those unique characteristics. As the interest in coin collecting continues to grow, the 1988 penny has gained traction among serious collectors. Well-preserved coins, especially those with notable minting errors, can command impressive prices at auctions and among collectors. The thrill of discovering a valuable coin adds an exciting element to this hobby, making every search worthwhile. If you think you might have a valuable 1988 penny, here's how to determine its worth. Start by examining its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, and even minor details can affect their value. Look for any unique features or minting errors that could enhance its desirability. You can consult online price guides, or even better, seek a professional appraisal to get an accurate valuation. Remember, the more you know about your coin, the better prepared you are to understand its worth. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1988 1-cent coin in outstanding condition, or even better, one with that rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of $42,000. Isn't it mind-blowing that a simple penny could hold such incredible value? So, the next time you sift through your spare change, keep an eye out for that 1988 penny. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Today, we're focusing on a true treasure from the United States, the 1982 1-cent coin. This small piece of currency may look ordinary, but it holds an extraordinary secret that could make it worth a fortune. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and how it could be worth an astonishing amount today. Let's start with a little background. The 1982 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, was minted during a significant period in U.S. history. This was a time of economic change, with the United States transitioning from a primarily silver-based currency to a more copper-plated zinc composition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint began producing pennies using a new method to address rising metal costs. This transition meant that there were two types of pennies produced that year, those made primarily of copper and those made of zinc. This change created a unique situation where collectors now seek out both versions from 1982, but the real star of the show is the copper variant. Now, let's talk about the design. The 1982 penny features the classic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, which has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. The reverse side showcases the iconic wheat ears, symbolizing the nation's agricultural roots. The beauty of the 1982 penny lies not just in its design but in its symbolism. Lincoln represents freedom and unity, and the wheat symbolizes the country's abundance and prosperity. It's a fitting tribute to the American spirit, even if this penny is often overlooked. What makes the 1982 1-cent coin particularly interesting for collectors? The key factor is rarity. While millions of pennies were minted that year, only a fraction of the copper versions remain in excellent condition. Many were circulated heavily, which means finding one that's unblemished is a collector's dream. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and scratches, are highly sought after. If you happen to find a 1982 copper penny in mint condition, you're sitting on a potential goldmine. In addition to the standard variants, some 1982 pennies come with unique features that can further boost their value. For instance, some coins exhibit minting errors, such as double strikes or off-center designs. These anomalies are rare and can make a coin much more desirable to collectors. A particular variant worth noting is the 1982 D copper penny. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and while it was produced in much lower numbers than the standard zinc version, it has become a coveted piece among collectors. If you come across one of these unique coins, you could be in for a significant payday. So, what's the value of the 1982 1-cent penny? Well, if you manage to find an uncirculated copper penny or one of the rare variants, you could be looking at a value of up to $45,000, that's right. A single penny, once thought to be just pocket change, could be worth an impressive amount. If you have any old coins lying around, especially those from 1982, take a closer look. They might be worth much more than you think. Today, we're diving into the world of the 1992 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny. While it might look like just another piece of change, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and just how much it could be worth today. First, let's set the stage with a bit of history. The 1992 penny was minted during an era of significant economic change in the United States. The early 90s marked a period of recovery following the economic recession of the late 80s, and the U.S. Mint was working to keep up with the demands for circulating coins. During this year, the Mint produced two major variants of the penny, the standard copper-plated zinc penny and a rare, lesser-known version that collectors are particularly excited about. This coin serves as a reminder of the changing times and the ongoing evolution of U.S. currency. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1992 penny. On the obverse, we see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of liberty and equality. Lincoln has graced the penny since 1909, and his image continues to resonate with American values. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the reverse featuring the classic depiction of the Lincoln Memorial. This design honors Lincoln's legacy and serves as a tribute to his contributions to the nation. The combination of these two designs makes the 1992 penny not just a piece of currency, but a piece of American history. So, what makes the 1992 1-cent coin special for collectors? The answer lies in its rarity. While many pennies were minted in 1992, there is a particular variant that has captured the attention of coin enthusiasts, the 1992 D-penny. The 1992 D-penny features a unique characteristic that sets it apart from its counterparts. Due to a mix-up at the mint, some of these coins were produced with a significant design flaw, resulting in a double die error. This means that the coin has a noticeable doubling effect on the date or lettering, making it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. Finding one of these error coins in excellent condition is quite rare, which is what drives their value. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition, as these are the ones that can command impressive prices. In addition to the well-known 1992 D double die error, other features can contribute to the coin's value. For instance, coins with unusual minting marks or unique characteristics can catch the eyes of collectors. Even slight variations in color or texture can increase a coin's appeal. These unique variants are often the result of minor errors during the minting process, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for such one-of-a-kind pieces. If you have a 1992 penny, it might be worth examining it closely for any of these unique features. Now, let's get to the exciting part. If you have a 1992 penny, especially the rare 1992 D double die error in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value of up to $40,000. That's right, something as small as a penny could be hiding an incredible value. If you have any old coins lying around, especially from 1992, make sure to take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 1992 penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.